So happy to be joined by one of the young, great players in the game today, Sarah Nurse, of course, a star at Wisconsin, a star with the Toronto Furies, as well as a star with Team Canada at the 2018 Olympics, where she took home a silver medal. Sarah, it's a pretty good hockey resume. And before you had this big, glowing hockey resume, you were just a young girl starting out in the game. And what does it mean to you to be, you're a young woman still, but you are a role model for even younger women and girls who are getting started in the game?
It's definitely a privilege for me, the fact that I have the possibility to make an impact on some little girl's life. I think that's amazing. For me, when I was growing up, I lacked the female role models, and that's not because they weren't there. It's because I was just never able to see them. And so I want to share my story and my experience so that if one little girl identifies with that, I want to be able to help them along the way and on their hockey journey and with whatever they really want to do.
It's been about 20 years since the first time you put on a pair of skates and fell in love with the game. How much has the landscape changed? How much has it evolved to be more inclusive, more accepting of women and women of color to be embraced to play in this hockey community?
Yeah, I think a lot has changed since I strapped the double blades on when I was 3, 4 years old, way back in the day on the outdoor rink. But I definitely think the landscape has changed. I mean, when I was growing up, I only saw women on TV playing hockey once every 4 years at the Olympics. And now we're fortunate enough, we see the Olympics on TV, but we also see the World Championship every year. And that's a step in the right direction. And hopefully soon we're going to have our own women's professional league, so that young women can dream of playing professional hockey just like the boys do.
What does that mean to have something to be striving for, whether it's NCAAs or whether it's professional hockey?
I think it's so important. For me, before I had a goal of playing in the Olympics after seeing those women in 2002, I didn't have any goals or intentions. I just was playing a sport that I liked. And once I saw an entire team of females playing hockey, I was like, I want to be on that team because there are other women in the world who love hockey as much as I do. And so the fact that I was able to see that is what inspired me to continue playing hockey and to excel and to do the little things that I had to do to make that team one day. Having a professional league is just going to increase the visibility for women in sport and women in hockey, so that they can see what they eventually want to be.
One last question for you, Sarah. There's going to be some young parents who maybe see this interview and they're contemplating, should we get our daughter into hockey? Give them the sales pitch. What would it be? We know what that game's meant to you. What do you think their daughter might find in the game of hockey?
I think that hockey is the greatest game in the world. It's one of the most complex games out there. And I think when you look at the kids' athletic abilities, the fact that they're able to stay on two skates on a little thin blade on ice is pretty incredible. But I think hockey has just given me so much. It's given me the quality time with my family. It's created so many incredible relationships through friendships. I've had so many amazing opportunities and been able to meet cool people, gone to so many different places. And I think that without hockey, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. It's taught me so many life skills from leadership, discipline, and teamwork. And I think it's given me a little bit of a compete and a motivation that I definitely wouldn't have had I not picked up a hockey stick when I was 5.
Well, every time we talk, I learn something new from you, Sarah. First of all, you're a great ambassador for the game. And what I love about you is you're so thankful that you got a part of the game. And now you're giving back to the next generation of young women and young boys who want to follow in your skate steps, I guess you'd say, and for their love of the game and interest in the game. So awesome. You know what? You've been a great ally with the NHLPA's Goals and Dreams and a great spokesperson as well with Sonnet and everything they're doing as well to promote the game. So thanks so much for your time, Sarah.
Thank you so much, Dave.